Hello there. Welcome back to another stream with my good friend here, Fabio. Thanks for being here. This was requested by Frame, who wanted us to suffer more and watch the Acolyte 3 episodes. So I think each one's
The episode 1 and 3 are 40 minutes, and then episode 2 is like 30 minutes. So at least
so
they're not an hour, but still.
true. So real quickly, hello there, the Hobble One, Joe, DJ. Hope you guys doing well. Uh, Before we get started, you made it very clear, and I made it very clear our feelings of Star Wars nowadays, that it's dead. It's been dead for a while. Obviously, this show came out. Even this show hasn't gotten the best reception. I don't know much about the show. I know Terry Moss is in it for 5 minutes, and that's it. I don't know really anything else about it, so I didn't follow it because I didn't care. Your feelings on Star Wars nowadays? I mean, I know what it is, but
It just needs to stop. They ruined it. Ever since Disney took over, they have ruined it. They made the prequels look like the three good ones, at least in my opinion. But they just keep ruining it. They keep making everything gay. All these spin-offs and sequels and shit that people didn't ask for, and just stop. Just enough is enough. I mean, I know the backlash that this is getting, and it deserves it, at least in my opinion. But it's like, just stop. Just stop. Disney just needs to stop. And hopefully they start listening. I don't think they are, but we'll see. Because they keep making Marvel movies. They keep making Star Wars stuff. But you know what? Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe this is how empires will fall. It's just they just go bankrupt. Maybe that's what they deserve.
But hello there to Porrick, Shadow Combat. All you need to know is the show. Breaks canon as always.
What a
That's
shock.
cool. Love the PT. Cool. Samuel. Hey, frame by frame, man who requested this. Do I have any hope for the show? No. I know Fabio hasn't seen it, but the only thing I've enjoyed of Star Wars was The Mandalorian season 1 and 2. I like Carl Weathers in it. Gina Carano did pretty good. It was just a simple story. It was the lone wolf and cub. It was a guy protected a baby, kicked an ass, but then they overcomplicated it. That's why I heard with season 3. That's why I heard with Boba Fett. So that's why I'm like, I have the 2 seasons. I'm done with it. That's fine. Sometimes a kernel of corn will rise in a pile of shit. Sometimes. But no, 9 times out of 10, Star Wars have been really bad, especially lately. So, and then the fact this is like the worst reviewed one, I have no reason to have hope, frame by frame. But you knew that. That's why you requested it.
Why should I have any hope?
Hope's a tough thing to come by these days.
True. When you insult your audience and you call your audience stupid, these idiots don't realize that is never going to work. I don't know why they think it works. So let's call everybody dumb. Let's call everybody stupid. Let's make fun of the people that pay for this and expect them to like it. No.
Well, let me double check real quick. Hey there, Drew. Thank you. Good luck. We'll need it. Chaz, hello there. Brace yourselves. We are bracing.
My
that's cool.
seatbelt's on.
Force is female all over the show. I'm sure it is. But I guess we'll get down to business. Frame by Frame is here. He sent in the request. If other people come in, I'll just tell you the time frame, the timestamp, or you see it after the fact. Hey there, Preminator. Yeah, thank you. Saw Young Romulus. Didn't love it. Not even sure if I liked it. I've heard things about the film. I won't spoil for those who want to see it. It sounds like there's barely any aliens in it. That's what literally. So review Deans and Night. He's a nice guy who's popped in the chat. He sent me a message on Facebook. He's like, "There's not even that many aliens in this movie." So I'm like, "Oh, that makes sense." You know. But okay, frame by frame, I'll give you a sec. I'll give you 2
No,
seconds.
I have not watched the Marvels yet. I'll watch it after this because I can't get enough bad shit. So I'll watch that after this.
Let me see if I get his. As I'm looking over the chat here, Acolyte woke trash. Well, that's not a big surprise.
What else is new?
This is his review. The characters make stupid decisions. The Prometheus references are stupid. They recreate a dead actor with shitty CG, which I'm guessing I know who that is. They repeat iconic lines from earlier movies. Yeah, I saw that they say "Get away from her, you bitch" line is in it. The aliens are barely in the movie. The alien life cycle is too sped up. The trailer spoiled too much. That's exactly what I thought it would be. So,
why is this a shock to anybody?
It wasn't to me, but it was to the people pissed at me.
But well, yeah,
on it.
That's what I love. You get mad at someone because they give their opinion, and then you agree. When it comes out, you see it and you agree with it. So then, why did you get mad in the first place?
It's the internet. Yeah, I expect your opinion's not always going to be popular.
No, because people are fucking stupid.
Fabio, thanks for the In the Line of Duty series reviews.
You're welcome.
I'm sure the aliens look great. I mean, they always looked good in AVP. It didn't save the movie.
And you couldn't see him in Requiem, so.
That's true. You need night vision. All right, Framer, from you ready? Very cool. I am pause the beginning because we do have 3 episodes to get to. So, yeah, the Force is female. Everyone in the chat has said that Civil Wings. Bit surprise, right? Kathleen Kennedy is. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. This is their logo they have in every Star Wars show now.
Why is everything the CG?
Because of Star Wars.
So now Star Wars has their own logo?
Yeah, that's every TV show. It starts with that.
Okay. Because, I guess we're too stupid to realize that we're watching Star Wars.
100 years ago, rise of the Empire is a time of peace. The Jedi Order and the Galactic Republic have prospered for centuries without war. But in the dark corners of the galaxy, a powerful few learn to use the Force in secret. One of them, a lone assassin, risks discovery to seek revenge. Yay.
Because I needed an explanation. Okay.
They didn't even do the cool, like, fade in, like, usual Star Wars. Just text.
Jamaral, the only thing from Disney I've seen, I watched about half of The Force Awakens, and then I gave up after that. That is the only thing I have seen beside now this, but
you're not missing a whole lot.
Yeah. And that was like about a year, I think a year after it came out.
Again, for those who say I hate everything, I will repeat. I like Mandalorian season 1 and 2. I do. It's the only thing I've liked. So you have another bar in Star Wars.
Is that like the law? Every Star Wars thing has to have a bar scene?
Well, it's funny. That's how the first episode of The Mandalorian started, but at least it was like a bar fight where he cut someone in half with the door, and there's Karen Moss.
There she is.
There's Trinity. I know she's not in this. I think she dies in like a couple minutes. Hope the paycheck cleared. Hope it was
it did. It did. I'm sure it was nice. But...
I hope you'll have something strong to drink. I got mellow yellow. That's good for me.
I'll stick with water for now. I just got done walking, so I'm trying to rehydrate.
Why is she in that stance?
I don't know. Maybe she's got cerebral palsy or something. No disrespect. I'm just wondering.
It's just weird. It's like
I'm just wondering. I mean, no disrespect to anybody that has cerebral palsy. I'm just curious. Yep, because this is all so realistic. Yeah, this amazing choreography. Jackie Chan is just upset that he didn't get to do this. I am looking.
I bet now I know why they cast Carrie Moss, because they thought it was like a Matrix fight. So let's get someone from the Matrix.
Let's get someone that was in the Matrix.
They do a wannabe Matrix fight. That's what it seems like. Not Star Wars. It seems like a wannabe Matrix fight. Which, why didn't she do this in the first place? It's just she's got the Force. That's why they don't really do a lot of fight scenes, because they got the Force and they just push someone back. That's why you don't really see a lot of Jedi doing fight scenes like that, unless with a lightsaber. But you don't really see them doing fisticuffs, martial arts. I mean, except Ray Park.
Yep, I agree, General.
Hey, Action Limeade, doing well. Yeah, a lot of slow-mo.
The martial arts sucks in this. At least the Mandalorian had what's her name?
Gina Carano.
Her and Diana Inosanto, Dan Inosanto's daughter. At least they had her doing the choreography.
Yeah.
I don't know who did the choreography for this, but it sucks. But this is what they want now. They want all the fight scenes to be the same. They want that John Wick style fight scene for everything now.
I guess for me, I would say the fight scene is at best average. You've seen this done multiple times. And again, I don't know why a Jedi needs to be in a one-on-one fight like this. It can grab you, push you, throw you. Where's your lightsaber? Why does you not have a lightsaber if you're a Jedi?
Where's Han Solo?
And she can push people too, so why does she need to have the martial arts? She can just push them.
Well, the creator of this show's a fucking crackhead. So
now she pulls out a lightsaber? After like 5 minutes? Okay.
How come hers is green? It should be blue because, well, no, it's green because of the Matrix. Never mind. The Blade movie is never coming out. There's one Blade. His name is Wesley Snipes. I wonder if he ad-libbed that line or if that was in the script. I like to think he just put it in there. Oh, this is definitely worse than the holiday special. The holiday special, I'd rather watch on repeat.
That's pretty awful, Jedi.
Awful CG.
Oh, hey, review games at night. That's funny. I was just talking about your review you sent me of Alien Romulus earlier. Hope you're doing well, man. But we're watching the Acolyte. That was a request from Frame by Frame. And Carrie Moss, I hope the paycheck.
She did. She was in it for 6 minutes and she died. Oh, she did. Now I am curious to see who did the fight choreography.
Man, at least take the lightsaber. You sell it. Or use it or something.
So far, the CG sucks, but that's because CG sucks for most things today.
Review games and I want my money back. Yeah, I'm sure that's what most people will say about Alien Romulus.
I always wonder if that actually happened. If you didn't like the movie, if you get your money back. I don't know if that has ever happened or not.
I've never tried it.
I don't recognize any of the people that are doing the fight choreography.
Mm. People in Disney survived a lightsaber through the gut. Who was that? Maybe I don't remember it. Oh, what the fuck was that? Was it the Rise of Skywalker? Yeah, her force healing. That's right. When they made that shit up. Yeah, the emo got stabbed and she force healed him and he was fine.
So the fight choreographer also did Shang-Chi's and the Legend of the Ten Crab Ragoons and Solo.
Oh, God.
And Rogue One and Wonder Woman. Okay.
Well,
that makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense now. And then
Shang-Chi was pretty bad.
The other guy worked on John Wick, Moon Knight, some of the Fast and Furious movies, Black Widow. Yeah, it all makes sense now. It all like I said, everybody wants that John Wick style fights now. Yeah. Yeah, General Greg Kinn, he was from Baltimore, yes. Over here, you can get a refund early into the movie. Oh. So I always wondered that, if that actually happened, if you can actually get your money back or not. Darth Maul did not survive getting cut in half. His fucking ass died. I don't want to hear that shit.
Would fire be burning in space like that?
As long as there's oxygen.
Okay.
The only three things you need for a fire: oxygen, heat, and fuel. Look, Darth Maul is dead. Get the fuck over it, okay? Motherfucker got chopped in half and fell down a bottomless pit. Get over it. I got a refund for Furry Vengeance, and I wanted to see Elm Street 2010 instead. Little did I know. Yeah. OSHA. Somebody getting sued.
So, yeah, in the prequels, these creatures were voiced by Asian folks, but I guess they don't like Asian people, so
they don't.
They recast it. It can't be Asian people.
You can't. They're racist against Asians. They always have been. Hollywood always has been. That's what nobody talks about.
They're like, oh, they made Shang-Chi.
Well, yeah, Jamaral, it's Disney. If they want the fire to burn that way, they'll get the fire to burn that way. But in real life, yeah, that won't happen. Just like all these movies, when Diesel explodes, I'm like, that would not happen in real life. Diesel does not explode.
Yeah, if Asian people voice aliens, it means it's racist. But if white people voice aliens, equals perfect. Yeah,
right. It's racist. Everything is racist.
There's a lot of problems with the prequels. I never understood the racism thing that people said.
No.
Never really understood that.
They're stupid. They're dumb. They're dumb and stupid.
You mean Vin Diesel did not explode?
Nope.
His career maybe exploded.
Yeah, his filmography, not him. General, I love Eastern Condors. I did a review for that, but I love that movie.
Yes, Lucas, I do think the prequels are more watchable than the Star Wars sequels.
Yeah,
There's still problems, but I would rather watch them than the new ones.
most definitely.
Hey there, Cosmic. Hope you're doing well.
I mean, shit, I saw Phantom Menace when it came out in the theater, so.
It's funny how Disney bitches about first Asian leads, then they killed off Don Lee and Eternals. Disney have always been hypocrites. Just look at the poster for The Force Awakens in China. They talk about equality, but then John Boyega is this tiny on the poster in
No,
China.
they airbrushed them out of the poster.
Okay, I saw some posters where they like shrunk them.
They airbrushed them out. First Asian lead, I guess they never heard of this guy called Bruce Lee. I guess Enter the Dragon doesn't count. Okay.
Guess Jet Li doesn't count.
Guess not.
I did see yeah, go ahead.
Apparently they canceled the sequel to The Eternals. Thank God.
I did see the Mad TV sketch with George Lucas of the prequels. That was pretty funny. So it's
Things easily explode in John Woo movies. That's different. It's a John Woo movie. No one cares. Nobody gives a shit. What's PT? Pussy train?
yeah, I love the Poontang too.
So. Yeah. Yes.
Well, that's okay. I don't care what you think either.
Nobody else does. Well, if you choose to watch the Crow remake, that's you. I would suggest bringing alcohol, but that's just my opinion.
What do I think about the effects on the alien? Why are there CG additions on it? Why can't it just be entirely practical?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be my question. It's not like these things they're expensive to make. They have the money.
Disney's got more money in the world than anybody, and they CG everything.
Mr. Anonymous, I agree with you.
Fuck the woke killer.
And yeah, this is a guy from that show Squid Game, which was pretty good. I saw.
Oh yeah, it is him. Okay. At
least he got a good paycheck.
Bring on Squid Game season 2.
Yeah. Is that the girl Kurt fucked? No.
Fuck woke Snow White.
I just feel bad for this one guy. It's like close your eyes, and this one alien is like, I can't close my eyes. I have no eyelids. I feel left out.
That's fucked up.
That's judging, and judging is wrong. Close your eyes. I can't. I have no.
I have no eyelids. How I can't?
It's impossible. Frame by frame, it's about 17 minutes in. I don't think much of the acting. I think the guy from Squid Game, English isn't his first language. I think he's doing the best he can. I don't think he's given really a great script, though. I'm sure it's like his agent went, it's Star Wars, it's a great opportunity just to get exposure, whether it's good or bad. But, I mean, I'd rather have him be on a better show. Like Squid Game. Just watch that. Hey, yeah, Mark Del Rio. We're 17 minutes and 35 seconds in this episode 1 of 3 episodes.
They'll probably kill him off.
Probably.
Because he's a man. Because he has a penis. We can't have that.
Hollywood is dead? Yeah, that's true.
I've been telling you guys this for years. You don't want to listen.
Yeah, I saw the Snow White trailer. That was abysmal. That's the most hilarious thing.
Did they sing?
Not in the trailer, no.
Damn it. They didn't sing Hi Ho?
But that's the funniest shit. It's like, I know it's off tangent, but we don't want little people. So we get rid of them and we get regular people. But then people are complaining, understandably so. So they fire him and they CGI little people over the regular people because they didn't want to cast real little people. It's fucking stupid.
They should just shelve it. They should just, at this point, just fucking shelve it. Tax write-off. I can't believe there's people that still want to see Batgirl. I just don't understand that.
I want to see Brendan Fraser's footage, but I don't want to see the film. I like to see Brendan Fraser as the villain. Just show me those clips. But I don't want to see the movie, no.
I want to see the uncut version of Extreme Prejudice. That's what I want to see. Fuck everything else. The hell's going on in there?
Sex like James Cameron does in Pandora with all his blue Smurf avatars.
Well, we didn't get to see Pyro and Johnny Storm fight for whatever reason. Like I said, I liked the movie, but it wasn't perfect. I have a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Like, where did Gambit and Blade go? Did they get to go home? Did they die? They don't explain this shit.
I guess I did see there's an after credits where Gambit is there at Deadpool's place.
I didn't see that footage.
Yeah, I found it on YouTube.
I saw the scene, but I didn't see him in there in the scene. So.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Someone posted on YouTube. I don't know where they got it from, unless it's some overseas thing, which is stupid.
Yes, Peter Dinklage is a fucking idiot. I agree. They released a clip of her singing "Whistle While You Work." Fuck that. I want to hear hi ho, off to work we go. More CG. They probably want to see Batgirl because Michael Keaton is in it. Well, nobody went and watched the fucking Flash and Michael Keaton was in that. Just saying.
Great, they killed Iron Man.
Yeah. Yoda is in this. He's like, what, 1,000? What the fuck you want me to do? I can't do anything. This isn't real. It's fantasy. Ha 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 ha. Get it? Give me a hand. Oh, that was so funny. I laughed. Oh, correction. Yoda's 700. Excuse me. I stand corrected. Fuck the Flash. I can't believe people actually went and saw that. And everybody was like, well, they should have canceled the Flash instead of Batgirl. They should have canceled both of them, as far as I'm concerned. No, nothing can save Marvel. Deadpool and Wolverine is not going to save Marvel. You could forget about it.
Wait, she was able to do all that Jedi stuff against Carrie Ann Moss, but she can't get a fucking thing here
Now
for
she
some
gets it
reason.
because it slid over. Okay, wow.
But why, when she was able to do all this stuff with Tyrion Moss and doing all this other shit?
Because the writing sucks.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Because people don't know how to write anymore.
Hey there, Diablo. Isn't it obvious? No, that's why I'm asking.
You're welcome. Winter flowers for what? I don't know. Robert Downey Jr. coming back as Doctor Doom is a cash grab. It's a nostalgia berry. It's, hey, if we put him in it, maybe people will watch these movies again. I don't think it's going to work. A girl that I went to high school with just randomly asked me that.
Really?
Because I put something on Facebook that I like Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't post much on Facebook, but she was like, yeah, it's good, but what do you think about Robert Downey Jr. coming back? I'm like, it's just a cash grab. I said, I'm not going to watch it.
Right.
She's like, yeah, that's what I figured. I'm like, okay, that was random.
Jamal, I haven't seen Alien Ramos. How would I know? Well, I said I think I know who it is, but no, it's not that.
Yeah, there's going to be CG Hicks in it, too. CG Bishop. I know Shadow Combat. They just hate when I tell the truth. But the truth is a beautiful thing, in the words of Joe Hallenbeck. How come everybody's got a cape? I want one.
Because they're super cops. They have capes and they just.
That's President Gerald Ford. Why does everyone keep calling me that?
Is that really the same actress that played X-23? I couldn't recognize her under the makeup.
Unfortunately, she's in this. I don't know. I guess that it was her. I don't know.
That's what people in the chat said. I wouldn't have recognized her. Oh well. Don't
The
really
TV
care.
series SWAT from the 70s, I don't think I've ever seen it, but I like the theme song.
No, General, I don't watch much of his stuff anymore.
You didn't know Sashim? Yeah, Star Wars in the Hood. Yo, what up, Jedi? They're doing drive-bys with lightsabers now. You didn't know? Everybody knew but you. Oh, everybody knew, Earl. We just didn't tell you.
Get the fuck out of my face. And go
Before I put you,
fuck.
I will put you in the Squid Game. And also with you.
And may the fucks be with you. No, fuck off. Eat shit and die.
Go to hell.
Go to fucking hell. And then bust it.
Beavis is Chinese. You go to hell. What the hell are you doing?
Did you hear about the guy whose wife died on one of the Disney parks, and they said he couldn't sue Disney due to his Disney Plus account? What the fuck does that have to do with anything? That makes no sense. One has nothing to do with the other.
You know what? Sue them even more. Sue them both. Sue them all.
Yeah, that makes zero sense.
I'm going to sue Disney because everything they make sucks now. That's what I'm going to do. And they don't like white people, so I'm going to sue them for that too. But you don't have that problem because you're black now, apparently.
Oh yeah, I put that on my Facebook.
I saw it. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm just a poor little black boy.
I was born a poor black child in Mississippi.
Yeah,
I am black. My ass is black. My ass identifies as black. That's how it works, right?
Well, apparently the line was, "I look black, but with white skin."
Because that makes total sense.
I'll take it. I'm black and I'm proud.
That's right. Stay black. Asalaka laka legum. Yep, I'm enjoying every minute of this series. Can't wait. Cannot wait for the next 2 episodes. Hold on. Now, how come these headphones don't do it when I use the jack? It's weird.
Hey, Menacing Slime, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Matt, you got it? I don't know what it is, but I probably got it after watching this. I'm sure you got something.
You have to be a little more descriptive than that.
She's seen her dead sister, or what the fuck? No, I don't care. Just say it, frame by frame.
What is this shit? Mortal Kombat? They're running through the forest, fighting? Where's Johnny Cage? They're twins? Like Arnold and Danny DeVito?
Oh, like Luke and Leia twins. They're doing that.
I have a brother.
That still doesn't explain, like, she has the Force and she can't use the Force, but she has the Force, but then she can't use the Force.
That don't make no sense. Fugitive ripoff? Yeah, where's Tommy Lee Jones?
Jordan Fabio stole everything in the bat there. He stole it.
Secret. Where's the one-armed man if it's a fugitive ripoff?
I know what that is. Nintendo had that.
The robot, yeah.
Yeah, Bill Blotz and shit or whatever. I forget what it was called. Rob the robot. There you go. It's
Robbie the robot, yeah. Yeah, double impact. I would never in my life wear a black silk underwear.
Disney Star Wars is fan fiction. That's true. Bad fan fiction. So they got rid of all the stuff people made up, all the books, all the extended universe,
all the video games, all the comic books. It doesn't count anymore.
So they get rid of all that to make their really bad fan fiction. Because to push this narrative of Force is female, which no one cared, But they forget that Leia was an important character, but apparently maybe she's not female to them. And people care more about the story. People care more about the character. People care more about the adventure. But we don't care about that. We care about the message and
Message.
whatever the hell they're trying to do.
The only thing that's missing is Keenan Ivory Wayne's message. Jordan, it's a little bit of everything behind me. I like Monty Python. I like Elvis. My favorite Three Stooge is Curly. Because they don't care about having good people in positions. They just have diversity hires because they think people care about that. They hired this chick because she's black and she's a lesbian and this and that. She can't act. Nobody has talent. How it used to work, you got hired because you had talent. No one has talent anymore. So they just hire you because of the way you look or what you shove up your ass.
Yeah. Cosmo, I want to say I'm uncomfortable. I'm just bored.
I don't get uncomfortable. I make other people uncomfortable.
Yeah, I guess by that logic, I should star in the next movie then. Is that what I'm been told?
Yeah, they won't hire me because I'm white. They won't hire me. But if I don't identify as white, maybe they will hire me. That's how it works. You just identify as something. And... Is that yellow? Is that a piss yellow lightsaber?
It is.
It reflects this. It's piss. Thank you, Gabo. You're right. I'm not white. I'm clear. I am translucent. I am not really here right now. This is all AI.
I don't care. That's what his answer is.
I didn't kill my wife.
I don't care.
Now, if only Tommy Lee Jones had the power of the Force, The Fugitive would have ended right there.
Very true.
Would have been a short movie.
I wonder sometimes if that's just how easy it is. Like they're thinking, like, what do we do for another show? What's on cable? Oh, The Fugitive. I'm gonna watch this. You know what? Let's do that show. just
Yeah,
do it badly.
That's what they do.
Like Skeleton Crew. Yeah, let's have just a bunch of kids, the lost in space.
Oh, The Goonies was on today? Yeah, let's do that.
Stretcher Voyager was on. But have there be little kids?
John Rhys-Davies said that's what they did for Sliders after a certain point. He said he would just like walk. He would walk in the writer's room and they would be watching a movie and they would take stuff from the movie and like, yeah, we could do this. We could do this.
Wow.
Yep. And they wonder why the show went downhill.
Did he say on the Michael Rosenbaum podcast, or was it another interview?
No, this was a different interview.
Okay.
He said one time they were watching The Island of Dr. Moreau, and then they did an episode like that. And they even used the masks from the movie.
Hmm.
Oh, it's over? Oh. I'm so sad it's over. Directed by Leslie Crackhead. Written by Leslie Crackhead. Executive produced by Leslie Crackhead. Kathleen Crackhead. All right, enough of that.
So the twin is loose. The goose is loose.
The juice is loose.
So that was episode 1. I rated nothing because it was nothing. I saw nothing.
Negative 86.
I have no reason to give it a rating. It's so forgettable. Completely forgettable. There's no reason to care about the lead character. The one actor people know is Terry Moss and kill her in like 5 minutes.
In the first 5 minutes.
I have no reason to rate it. Fuck it. That's my rating. Fuck in it. 0 out of fine 0. I have nothing to see. Some ships. I'll go watch Mandalorian. They have ships and a better story. So no, there's 0. The few bits you looked at, you just see in the Mandalorian season 1 and 2. Only Jon Favreau had a hand in that. And he knew what he was doing.
No one's going to remember this in 6 months.
No. Exactly.
I'm not going to remember it in 6 minutes, but that's just me. I have mental problems. So I've been hitting the head a lot. I can't help it.
No, I won't remember it either. But I guess we'll get to episode 2. Well, hey, it's a super. I'll answer any super chat. I don't care what kind of question it is. It's a super chat. So, well, first off, I never called her that. I said she was boring. And hey, big boy, name one time I said that. I said she was boring as shit. And I don't give a fuck.
Wow.
And Pedro Pascal's not a white guy either, and I like The Mandalorian. In case people don't know, he's not white.
Wow.
And no, I'm just answering in a serious manner for people. I didn't say that. I don't really say that much in my videos. I care if it's entertaining, I'll say it's entertaining. But those top 4 I saw, I thought was entertaining. There's a lot of films I can see that are entertaining. This character in this show is just boring. I don't even give a shit about the politics and stuff. I do, but what I saw in the episode 1 was it was a boring version of The Fugitive with a lack of excitement, a lack of thrills, lame characters. The only actor I don't mind is the actor from Squid Game. He's not giving much for dialogue. He's not the best with the English language. I can give him fine pass. Like, hey, that's fine. I did it. He's not giving much worthwhile to say. I think he's trying, but I mean, you can only do so much with chicken shit. And this some girl who I'm supposed to care about, but killed Terry Moss, a Jedi, in the first 5 minutes. And then, she has a sister, and there's twins, and I have no reason to give a fuck. Same shit, different day. Like a lot of the Disney stuff. Have good characters. I don't care what the race and gender. Gina Carano was good, and she got fired. How about that?
And she didn't do anything wrong.
But if you don't want to mention that, and that's a lady. But hey, I guess she's not lady enough, so that's fine if she gets fired and she gets treated like shit. That's fine. That gets a pass. That's what pisses me off. Like, force is female. She's a female, and you force fucked her out of the goddamn job. But hey, you know what? If she's happy, she's fine, she's doing her own thing, good. Oh well.
And she's suing them, and she's going to win.
So
there you go.
Shit happens. So, I'm paused at the beginning, episode 2. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. Previously, the stuff we just saw.
Previously on Gay Wars.
Still feel bad for the kid who can't close his eyes. The Acolyte is a show about Farouk and JBL.
I wish. I wish it was. Damn.
Yeah, for me personally, which I'm only going to speak for myself, I like the guy from Squid Game, but I wish he was in a better product. I mean, he is in Squid Game. I just meant, in another better product. Because I don't mind him as an actor. Discount Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller is the discount Ezra Miller. These tears are well written. Where? How about the fact that, again, to repeat myself, she has the Force, but then only when she doesn't have the Force and doesn't do shit. She was trained under a Jedi so she could do shit until she can't do shit, like get a little fucking device into her hand from this far away when she's locked up in this ship prison.
My cousin's baby can write better characters.
The last one. Oh, okay, I thought it was going to be a bomb.
It's a bomb. We have to get out of here now. They're trying to kill us.
Okay, so you're saying the girl that Tyrion Moss is the evil twin, but the people they're chasing are the good twin. She can't explain the shit? Talk? By the way, wouldn't a Jedi, a Jedi one know that? Doesn't a Jedi, know? I mean, I guess I'm thinking of sight kits. I don't know. But, I don't know, man. I'm like, wow, Jedis are that dumb in this era. They're that stupid, I guess so. They're that fucking dumb.
Without credits, I don't know. It says 36 minutes, but that I would assume is with the credits. Kathleen Kennedy apparently cried tears of joy when she read the script. I'm sure she did.
They do, but it's not allowed. I think this would be pretty fucking. When it's a murder charge, I think you can read someone's mind if it's a murder charge. Just saying.
Murder, death, kill.
Just saying, just that'd be a little bit of leniency, Just saying. Especially when you want to make sure someone's innocent or guilty. Just to try to shadow box. It's just, I don't know why I laugh about that. Fucking funny to me. Yeah, she thinks she's from the raid, yeah. The show is about making Jedi look dumb and villainous. Well, they're on the right track. The appetite.
Where's Axl Rose? Use the Force, black girl. Yeah, Taquasia, use the Force, girl. Yeah. Padawan, make my monster growl. Different show, sorry.
Alexander, I reviewed the show on my channel. And your ear's good, that's cool.
I don't know what that is. Arcane.
There's a game called League of Legends, and they made like an animated show.
Why?
A lot of people liked it, not me. Maybe if the twin theory was true, you don't think that's like capable thing to look into? Don't look into the twin theory. Okay. Wow. Tell some cops that. Like, tell the FBI, hey, we're looking for this killer. The killer has a twin. But nah, let's not think about that. Let's not, look into that at all. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, the lead girl is a fucking weirdo. First she was gay, then she was this, then she was that, then she likes Twinkies up her ass. Who knows? All these fucking weirdos are idiots. I'm non-binary. Nobody fucking asked you. No one cares. I don't like anything about this show. What is with this OSHA? Who is getting sued? Why is OSHA here? What are they doing wrong? Why is OSHA investigating? Who forgot to put the ladder back? What's going on now? Twinkies up the ass. That's a new one. I don't know. These fucking weirdos. Who cares? I agree. Nobody gives a shit what these fucking weirdos do or who they fuck. Nobody cares about that. Well, big boy, why do you care that I'm making fun of it? There's that. Get over it. Yeah, OSHA and her sister May. Exactly. I told Johnny to put the ladder back when he was done. Apparently, he didn't want to listen.
It's about two sisters that are boring as hell.
Is the fat chick in this, Rizzo or whatever her name is? Is she in this one? Yeah, Mr. D-Man. They keep talking about OSHA. I'm just wondering where the fuck who didn't put the ladder back? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody got in trouble.
Yeah, I'm just, if you don't like someone, just move on. That's
exactly. All. Somebody got in trouble. Somebody's in a timeout.
Fabio is a guest on my channel, and if you don't like it, tough.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. My pronouns are fucking you. How about that?
Episode 3 is terrible, I'm sure.
Episode 1 and 2 are terrible.
Terrible stuff for you too, so.
Impenetrable? That's weird.
There is none done right, Alexander. I don't like that shit.
They all suck. That's why they only last one season.
And Arcane was a shitty show with shitty characters. A wannabe Harley Quinn. A guy that tried to sound like Matt Damon. And animation that after a bit was really ugly to watch. So, fuck that show.
Matt Damon.
Hey, not JPEG. Doing okay. Hope you're doing well.
Does anybody remember Woke Party of Five? Nope. Remember when they brought back Roswell? Yeah, that was so good that lasted.
Woke Party of Five.
Yeah,
I don't remember that.
They did a Party of Five remake. It lasted for one season. It was woke. It was about these Mexican family that crossed the border, and then the parents died, and this and that, and yeah, look, you don't believe me? Look it up.
I believe you. I just
not you, but it
was on for this?
This was like 2 or 3 years ago. It was on for like 5 episodes, and then they canceled it immediately.
Yeah, to be fair, I've never seen the original Party of Five, but well, I know of it.
For whatever reason, they thought it was a good idea to do a fucking remake, and it was woke. It was in 2020.
Huh. Alexander, the Avatar cartoon was not woke. It was just a good show. No, I didn't see the Gilmore Girls.
It's 5 Mexican children. Their parents get deported, and they have to deal with it. And they got canceled after 1 season, and it was 10 episodes. I wonder why. I want to watch it just for fun, just to see how bad it is. Where you going? Where you going, Holmes? You come down to the barrio, man. Yeah. No, I never watched Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, so okay, so this guy taught her. That's settled. He would have known that she had a sister, and yet there's this doubt of, well, maybe the sister's evil. Why is that such a hard thing to fathom and think that could be a possibility?
Because nothing makes sense. Because the writing sucks. Because no one knows how to write anymore. Why do they all dress like Wolverine? I don't get it. She's still trying to do this shit?
Yeah. But she's got kryptonite now around her neck. I didn't know. There's Bill Moseley. Nah.
It looks like him. Now we got a fat Jedi.
Is it Ned? Spider-Man?
Favorite New Line Cinema movie? If I had to choose one, probably Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze. I mean, I'd rather watch Final Destination 1 and 2 because I like those.
Frame by frame, the only more shorts was at the beginning of episode 1. It was wannabe Matrix stuff that was a reject from Matrix Resurrections. So it didn't do anything for me. And again, why are Jedi taking part in fist fights when they have Jedi powers and lightsabers and all that shit? Which is why they don't do that kind of stuff. It makes no sense. They just had Tyrion Moss and said, we got Tyrion Moss, we need a Matrix ripoff fight. That's really what it was. Even though it makes no sense, they have Jedi powers for a reason. They have lightsabers for a reason. That's one of the reasons why they have that shit.
Will Ferrell #1, it's because it's an election year. That's why.
That's funny. Sibling said the same thing at the same time.
This is great minds think alike. Magneto did not put adamantium in Wolverine, first of all.
Right.
he had claws. They were wooden.
Well, they were bone, right?
Well, yeah, whatever. Bone.
Yeah,
Wolverine always had claws. I don't know what
yeah,
comic you're reading or what version you're watching, but Wolverine always had claws.
yeah. He always had bone claws. That's how, like, Sabretooth would break them, and they were hurt because they're breaking bone. It
Mm-hmm.
could, so they probably heal after a while, but it'll take a while. But yeah, it was bone claws he always had. And yeah, Magneto had nothing to do with putting metal in them. It was the Weaponettes project. Is that a dog I heard?
Dog.
If so, I didn't know this guy had a dog. I just maybe I'm just hearing things. I thought I heard a dog. Hmm.
Dog. Nobody gives a shit about the Craven the Hunter movie.
So, so she's separated from the group. She doesn't think I'm going to immediately have people come to people doing stupid stuff to make the plot go longer.
Because they got to squeeze out 10 episodes.
Like, how the fuck did she get away from the group when they're supposed to be watching her? Why would she go near and touch the body when she should go help? Why was that? At least I have someone with her, like the guy she trusts from Squid Game. At least that guy be with her so he could be a witness to anything. Like the twin. Let me take the guy I trust to be with me so we see the twin. I have an eyewitness. You know, fuck that logic, I guess. Sorry. Thinking too much.
Punisher 89, I love. My favorite Punisher movie.
Love that movie.
It's just Dolph blowing shit up for an hour and a half. What's not to like? He doesn't have the skull on his shirt. Who cares? Who cares?
Damn, Z10, I don't know when you'll see this, but I don't know you had fans as well.
They are devoted.
Wonder what Z10 did.
I just love pissing all these morons off. It makes me happy.
I like I like the $5 I got, which is weird. Like, you don't like me, but you pay me money. Thank you.
I like the moron that sent in a paid request that told me to unblock them, and then I had their home address. I'm like, you're fucking dumb.
Hmm. Production set design very basic. A lot of times it looks like repurposed sets from The Mandalorian among other
It
shows.
probably is. It probably is. As much, it's so funny.
Yeah.
As much as all this shit costs, it all looks the same.
Yeah, just it's always on like desert planets and shit.
It is a soundstage. It's all sound stages.
Yeah.
you talking about the Kolchak the night like the remake that they did?
Yeah,
Is that what he's talking about?
yeah. The new show, the 2000 show that lasted like less than a season.
It wasn't any good. That's why. They like it was only like 10 episodes. They were trying to build up this like arc and it didn't work because they canceled the show.
Mm.
It did not need to be made. I think I have the DVD because at some point I'm probably going to review it, but I tried to watch that show a couple of times. I cannot get into it.
How many episodes was it again?
I think it was only 10 episodes and then it got canceled.
Mm.
It wasn't that many episodes.
Mm.
Let me look it up quick.
To be honest, I know I've seen it once. I don't remember a thing about it.
Yeah, because I think it was a mid-season replacement.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was only on for 6 episodes, but there were 10 that were done, but they canceled it almost immediately because nobody watched it. Nobody cared.
Yeah, I remember the cameo with Darren McGavin. They just put footage and they just put it in there as a dad, as an homage.
Yeah, they airbrushed him in. I think he was still alive at the time, but they just like put him in there for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were 6 episodes that aired, and then the other 4 they released on iTunes first, and then they did a DVD. But the ratings were actually decent. I'm looking at it now. It was 5 million viewers, 4 million viewers. I mean, those aren't numbers to laugh at. Those aren't numbers to scoff at, especially back then. Even in 2005, those were good numbers.
Alexander, if you want to know my thoughts on Arcane, just watch the reviews. I've uploaded review of the whole season, episode by episode. Just watch those reviews, man. Thank you.
They make a set look bigger than it is because it is forced perspective. It's depth of field. It's the lighting. It's the camera angles. It's everything. It's movie magic.
Obey your master.
Dun, 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 dun.
Timestamp 23 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, and then the last episode that aired was the first. It was like a 3-part story arc, and it was part 1, so it ended on a cliffhanger, so no one knew what had happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was like that biker gang, and then you were going to find out that Kolchak was a part of it or something in the next season, but they never got to it. They were trying to do too much at once. But I just don't think people cared. It's like there's only one Night Stalker. His name is Darren McGavin. There's just some things you cannot remake. There's just some things that you can't make a sequel to. That's one of them. Even though the original was only 1 season as well, but it's a huge cult classic. You can't try to replicate that. People burning up from the wax figure. Well, that was one of the episodes. Yeah, I think.
What would I do if they had more Jedi fist fights in this episode? I'd be bored. Which is not interesting.
And Stuart Townsend was the guy they tried to make the next big thing, and it didn't work because he was supposed to do Lord of the Rings, and I believe they started filming with him, but they fired him because it wasn't working. I'm sure he was happy about that. But he was in that, what was that movie, Queen of the Damned? He was in that. That didn't do well. He did that Stallone movie Shade. I thought that was okay, but Stallone was the best part of it. I think he wasn't he in League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I think he was in that. That didn't do well.
Yeah.
There's only one Kolchak, exactly, Mr. D-Man. The Acolyte needs a non-woke remake. No, just stop. I am looking. Why do you keep saying that? Look, I am looking. I got paid. I'm looking at it. What am I looking at? What else would I be looking at?
Look at your dick.
I look at that enough.
Let me ask you a sincere question. If you go into Star Wars, right, if anything,
Star Wars.
do you really care to see fist fights like martial art fights in Star Wars, or
No?
right? It just doesn't seem like the franchise for that type of stuff. Lightsaber battles is a different thing, but martial arts, no, that's not really the franchise for it. It's not really needed.
People want to watch lightsabers and they want to see laser gun battles. That's what they want to see, and spaceships. Yeah. They don't want to see martial arts. I'll watch kung fu for that.
Right.
Well, Queen of the Damned, Alea's part wasn't even that big to begin with, and that was all. It was all filmed before she died. The movie just came out after she died.
Yeah.
But it was false advertising because she's not in the movie that much. My dick is black? It might be.
I didn't see the Clone Wars show. I know a few people have asked. Never saw it.
Which one? There's two of them.
Well, I mean, for me, I haven't seen any of them.
Oh. I like the original one that they were like the 5-minute short episode. That was cool. I don't know why the hell that never came out on Blu-ray.
Huh.
But the other, like the CG series, I never watched. The hell is this?
By the way, I don't understand. Why did she still have her mask on her face when people already know she's a twin? Who's she hiding from?
Who knows?
Like, they all know she's a twin. You don't need to hide your face anymore.
Yep, the guy that did the original Clone Wars was Gendy Tartakovsky, who did Dexter's Lab and Samurai Jack.
Yeah, the Shadow knows. Yeah, that's right.
The Shadow knows. Before Alec Baldwin started shooting people for real.
I don't know, Framework. I don't know why she has a mask in the first place, because apparently it would all be blamed on her twin anyway.
It's a metaphor or something. We all wear masks sometimes.
Frame by frame, she's looking at her sister right now. Why did she have her mask on right then and there? That's what I'm talking about. That scene we just saw, that she's looking at her sister, but she still has her damn mask on. That's what I'm talking about. The scene we just saw.
I'm talking about.
Frame by frame. Who knows? Yeah.
OSHA violations?
Maybe it's in this universe. I don't know. Yeah, she needs a mask on to protect. Yeah.
COVID wars.
SARS wars. Nothing but SARS wars. SARS wars.
Star Wars. Nothing but Star Wars. I have to explain that to people. They're like, what are you talking? I'm like, you've never seen Saturday Night Live? Bill Murray when he was the lounge singer? What? Yeah. I said, you got a fucking phone? Look it up.
No, I don't have a favorite character. It's just I think the actor from Squid Game, I think he's doing what he can. It's just
Is that fucking Joy Reid?
I don't know.
It looked like her. The lady that hates Donald Trump so much that she got the same exact haircut. And then when people said something, she shaved it off. Weird. Next week on World of the Psychic, hairless pets. Weird. No respectful shrink will come on the show. They think you're a fraud. I am a fraud.
The actor from Squid Game's name in the show is Seoul, as in Seoul, South Korea. I wouldn't be surprised if that's why they made up that name.
That's fucked up.
If that's, I mean, what's his South Korea? Seoul? Sure, his name is Seoul. Then maybe he loves Soul Plane.
We should run like it's Godzilla, though it isn't. Due to international copyright law, it's not Godzilla.
What does it say? It says you're fucked. Why is there Bigfoot?
Fuck? Is that Chewbacca?
So Wookiee is a Jedi now?
Where's R2D2? Oh, she directed another episode? That's unfortunate. Oh, she created another episode? That's unfortunate. Who the fuck gave this woman a job?
Kathleen Kennedy.
That's unfortunate. Well, that sucked. What is OSHA's twin sister's name? HIPAA?
The what?
What's OSHA's twin sister's name? HIPAA?
Hippopotamus?
Yeah, something like that.
Huh.
Star Wars.
Nothing but dollars.
That's what it would have made this better if Bill Murray was in it. I didn't know Dan Aykroyd was in this picture. When are we going to get to like all the gay shit? I thought this show was like super duper gay. There's no gay shit so far.
All right. I'm paused at the beginning. 3, 2, 1, pressing play. And tell T I'm doing okay. How you doing?
Hi. I wish I was. Release the good. Episode 3 has all the gay shit in it.
I'm just looking on Wikipedia as this plays. This is what it says about it. 16 years earlier, Osha and May live with an all-female coven of witches. Their mother and the coven's leader claims the twins do not have a father. Because they don't need a fire.
That's not how science works, but sure.
They are carried by another witch. Someone teaches the children that the Force, which he calls the thread, is misused by the Jedi. They undergo a ceremony to be inducted into the coven, which May is excited for, but Osha is not. Before Osha is inducted, the ceremony is interrupted by the four Jedi, who express concern that the witches are training children. They claim the right to test the twins for their suitability to be a Jedi. One asks the kids to fail the test. One does, but one passes. Angry that her sister wants to leave, one locks the other in a room and burns her diary. Fire spreads. Soul helps the girl get to safety. They think the twin dies. They find the rest of the witches dead. Jedi take Osha to Coruscant. Soul promises to train her as a Padawan. Twin is shown to have survived and start looking for Osha. So that's the episode. We're done. Did we be done now?
Oh, sorry, I fell asleep. Space Lesbos. Osha, it's dangerous. You have to put the ladder back when you're done. Osha, it's dangerous. Stop putting boxes in front of the door. Like the last job I worked. Why the fuck is there pallets in front of the door? What if there's an emergency? Oh, well, we'll move them. Okay. And then when people die because you're stupid, okay, sure.
There is no great dialogue in this.
I'm with you. You're with me. Everybody's with us. No, not Matt's speech didn't put me to sleep. The description of the episode did.
I think everyone prefers Blues Brothers over Star Wars.
I would hope. I would hope. Is that even a question? Yep, OSHA's checking for gas leaks. Oh my god, the Fortune's walls. Come with me if you want to live.
I don't give a shit about witches in Star Wars. I don't care about
Lesbian
witches.
space witches.
Well, that too. I don't care.
Pepe is our friend.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to say I'm controversial. The 3 Star Wars films, I think are okay. I like them. I don't think they're the best movies of all time. I like them. But I can name 100 movies I like more than any of the Star Wars films. And I like the first 3. Terminator, Hard Target, Rambo 1 through 4. There's a lot of films I like more than even the original 3 Star Wars. I like them. That's all you needed. You didn't need any more. You didn't need all this shit.
True.
In my opinion. But, you know, Disney, don't keep Belty to try to get that money back that they bought Star Wars for.
It's never enough. It is never enough.
It's the stuff. It's never enough.
True.
Speaking of which, it's never enough.
That's right. There it is.
Rest in peace, Larry Cohen. Yeah, Aliens. Yeah, this I like 10 times more than any Star Wars film for me personally.
Oh, here we go. Lesbian space witches.
Yeah.
If OSHA keeps running away, this will never get done. There will still be gas leaks. The ladder will still be in the middle of the floor.
Well, I guess if this takes place in the past, they don't have Carrie Ann. That's how they get Carrie Ann Moss back into it before her daughter died.
Another unpopular opinion: Star Trek is better.
You know what? I honestly feel the same. Like the first 6 movies, that I grew up more with those films. Like I grew up with Star Wars, but I watched the first 6 Star Trek films more. And I like the show, the 3 seasons. I like the cartoon as well. But yeah, I was more into that than Star Wars. I'll be honest.
No,
I don't
I
think.
agree.
Yeah, sorry.
I agree. Shadow Combat, Lord of the Rings is boring. Don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Now, when I was a kid, I liked Star Trek or Star Wars more, but as an adult, I like Star Trek more. I mean, yeah, they ruined that too. They made that gay and stupid too, but
So, what do you think made the change for you?
I guess someone explained it to me once. They said Star Trek is like you open up a naval war manual, naval warfare manual. This is what we need to do to win. I'm like, that kind of makes sense. I don't know, it's a little more philosophical and deeper, and I like that. I like the message that Gene Roddenberry was trying to do. Like, what if the future was perfect, but it's not? I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I just think it's more interesting now as an adult.
Now, is it more you like the movies, or do you like the original show as well?
I like the original show. And the first 6 movies I really like. I like some of the other, like I like Next Generation, but there was only 2 really. Yeah, there was only really 2 movies that I really liked. The rest, eh. Deep Space Nine, I like Voyager, Enterprise. Everything after that, I don't give a shit. Uh, the Jar Jar Abrams movies, I saw Into the Darkness of My Asshole in the theater. I liked it in the theater, and I watched it on Blu-ray. I didn't like it anymore, and then I gave up. I didn't even watch the third one.
Yeah. Did you review? I have to double check the Star Trek JJ movies.
No, I have never reviewed. I don't think any of them. I think the only thing I reviewed, I got a paid request to review the first like 3 episodes of Enterprise, but that was it.
Okay.
I've never reviewed any of the movies, nothing. Probably should do that at some point.
That'd be cool. So, do you like Star Trek the motion picture?
Yes, I do. I actually really like it.
So do I. I know a lot of people find it boring. That's why I asked.
No,
I like the film.
It's like straight up science fiction.
It's really the only movie, if you think about it, that really is the Trek of Star Trek. It really is that adventure, which is what I like about it. It's like 2001. Well, I think that's a good inspiration for it, so it's not a bad thing.
Right. Who cares?
And then Prissy Kambaj, she did a good job as the villain in Deadpool and Wolverine.
That's just not really.
No, I know. I was making fun of it.
Yeah, I know. I got what you're saying.
That bullshit. That girl sucked in Deadpool. I hated that fucking villain.
She was terrible.
She was terrible.
I'm like, why couldn't they just get Patrick Stewart and have him play a villain?
That would have made more sense to me. I agree with you on that.
Yeah, the villains were pretty weak in that movie. Yeah. I'm not shocked, though.
Me neither. Thank you. The kid acting, I mean, it didn't do enough. It's not done much for me. I mean, I know it's hard. I know I feel like an asshole for shitting on kids acting because there's only so much you can do with kids. It's up to the coaches, the dialogue they're given. I mean, have I seen worse? Sure. Have I seen better? Yes. And that's why, because I've seen better. I've seen, Macaulay Culkin in The Good Son. I've seen, you know, People Under the Stairs. I've seen some really good child acting in movies.
The Sandlot.
The Sandlot, the first two Child Play movies, Andy Barclay. So I've seen really good child acting. That's why I could be honest on that and say, eh, you know. But I mean, I don't think they're given much to work with in this, in my opinion.
I tried so hard. Like I read the Hobbit and I read the Fellowship of the Ring, and I'm like, this is fucking boring. Why would I want to watch the movies?
Mr. Dean, man, I don't care.
Fuck 'em.
Watch me in the shower then and be jealous.
I remember I was in elementary school and the first Lord of the Rings movie came out, and they had the book in the library, and I wanted to read the book. And the librarian told me, well, you won't understand it. That's written for high schoolers. I'm like, well, let me read it and I'll figure it out. And I read it, and I'm like, I don't like this, so I didn't even bother. And then I tried to read The Hobbit. I'm like, I don't like this either. Sorry, my reading level was above whatever the other kids were reading. How would I work with child actors? Delicately, because they're children. And I would make sure that I would know where they are and what they're doing at all times, because there's fucking weirdos out there.
We're watching frame by frame. That's all we're doing is watching.
Yeah,
don't worry, man. We're not missing it. I'm watching.
I'm watching the lesbian space witches dance. I mean, I'm just so excited I can barely contain myself.
That's the thing. We've seen so much that it's hard to be that shocked, honestly.
Nothing shocks me.
No. I mean, you threw Han Solo in a garbage, and that was back in 2015? Was it?
Yeah.
Almost 10 years ago. That, I would say, I want to say shocking, but just really.
It was stupid.
Yeah.
It's like, really?
So after that, it's like, gives a shit about some witches. Power one, power many, the power of love. I don't give a fuck. I have whatever the power.
Powers unite. Earth, air, wind, fire, water, Captain Planet.
Power Man 5000.
There you go. Well, if we're talking the original crew movies, I would say Voyage Home would be my favorite. Then probably Search for Spock. I kind of like Search for Spock more than Wrath of Khan. Then Wrath of Khan 1, and then 5. I think I hit all. Or no, shit. No, my bad. Voyage Home, Search for Spock, Undiscovered Country. I actually really like that one, the last one, because it was a good send-off. They didn't do all this stupid shit. Then Wrath of Khan, then 1, and then 5. I like 5. It's my least favorite, but I still like it.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Next Generation, First Contact, Insurrection, Generations, and then Nemesis. Nemesis sucks. There's such like this big push to get the director's cut put out. Who the fuck wants to watch that?
Not me.
The best pro wrestler turned actor, Roddy Piper, without a doubt. Roddy Piper.
Mm-hmm.
The worst, John Cena. John Cena is the worst. I don't care what anyone says. And Triple H. Triple H was terrible in fucking Blade Trinity.
Yep.
Lesbian space witches! Conspiracy theorists are saying if you wave your hands or do the peace sign or hang loose, it's a 666 signal. Well, call the devil. I'm going to be hanging out with him a lot then. Because I wave my hands all the time when people wave to me. Apparently, this is for like white supremacy. So I guess Axel Foley's in the KKK because he does it in the movie, in the first movie.
That's what I was told. I did that in a video, and apparently I was racist because I said okay.
Everything is racist. Everything is racist.
How can I be racist? I'm black.
That's right.
I'm not racist.
That's how it works, right? Yeah, I mean, Final Frontier, even though it's considered the worst Star Trek movie, I mean, at least it has a lot of good practical effects. I'd rather watch that than I'd rather watch that than this. At least the writing is good. At least you actually feel that the characters care about each other and they have good chemistry together.
So yeah, this is one of the things that people got upset about because the virgin birth, which people like. I thought that was what was Anakin. That's what made Anakin special. But all of a sudden, this is. If I gave a fuck about Anakin, sure, I'd be upset.
I don't.
I can understand it though. For people who really don't know about, I can understand. It's like Ninja Turtles for me. It'd be like Power Rangers for Fabio. If they mess with, has they ever done that in Power Rangers where they retcon something that really made you mad, or have they not done that type of stuff?
They actually have not done that, surprisingly.
Okay. And they did a lot of shows. I'm surprised that's cool though.
Well, there was the only time that they did that. It wasn't really that big of a deal when they did the Forever Red episode. When they had all the first 10 Red Rangers teamed up, they kind of retconned it and said, "Well, yeah, we destroyed the Machine Empire, but their generals are still out there." And it's like there were no generals on the show. But I'm like, okay, I don't really. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, Shark. Like
that
was
it. That was the only time that they did that.
Yeah, Shark. Like you said, if you love the prequel trilogy stuff, I can understand. Trust me, I'm not gonna be like you fucking baby movie. You like Jimmy Tammy when people were bitching about 4K. You worry about film grain?
Oh yeah, he had a fucking meltdown about that.
I saw that.
He's like, get out of your mom's basement. I'm like, shut up. What a fucking geek. You're the one that is complaining about it. No one.
Move out Pandora's ass.
Right.
And stop having sex with their hair.
I like what you said. I guess Linda Hamilton took his balls in the divorce.
I think that's true. I think she wears them around her necklace like Dolph Lundgren with ears. Or parades around her house.
Hulk Hogan wasn't bad in Rocky 3. Hulk Hogan wasn't bad in Suburban Commando. It just depends on the movie.
She got this job as a bribery for being Weinstein's acolyte. Yeah.
I guess.
I always forget that that's the same girl. I always forget that. That the good woman who created this was the...
Yeah, she was...
Yeah.
Fucking Harvey Weinstein's secretary, and then she lied and said, I never saw any of that. I'm like, oh, bullshit. Are you kidding me? Bullshit.
That's the thing. When you see Star Wars just fucked over so many times, it just... I don't want to say defeatist mentality, but it's just kind of a... What else is new? That's right. The thing. That's why I can't really get mad.
And I don't understand why people watch all this shit. They complain about it and then they keep watching it. Why the fuck do you keep watching it then? I'm only watching it because I got paid to. You think I'm going to sit around during my free time and watch this? Fuck no.
Same with me. That's why I did not. That's why I did not watch Boba Fett.
I'd rather stare at the fucking ceiling.
That's why I did not watch Andor. That's why I don't care about Skeleton Crew. So I didn't watch the new batch. Unless it's a paid request, I'm not watching it because I don't care.
Was this Gremlins 2 now? The new batch?
Or the Bad Batch, sorry. The Bad Batch.
I thought that's what it was actually called. I'm sorry. My bad.
That was my fault. I'm thinking, oh yeah, it's called the Bad Batch. It might also be called the new batch. The Bad Batch.
Yep. Rest in peace, Jack Russell. Stargate, the movie. I watched the movie. I watched the show, but I didn't watch any of the other stuff. Well, thank you, Chris Cool. I appreciate that. I mean, I went and saw Terminator in the theater. It actually looked really good. I didn't notice any weird shit with it.
Cool.
There were a couple shots where it looked like Linda Hamilton's face might have been touched up, but I'm like, well, no, because she wore makeup, so that could be it. But everything else looked fine. I didn't notice anything wrong. It had the color grading. There was film grain. It's the sound fucking sound mix was incredible. It was so loud. And they still had the wrong sound effects, so that made me happy. Because when he's in the police station, the gun, the sound effects for the gun is wrong. But I love it. I don't care. Fuck Hulk Hogan. Freddie, I have one Deadpool comic because you cannot find them anymore because everybody wants them. Ever since the first movie came out, everybody wants the Deadpool comics. They're very hard to find for decent prices. I have one. And I got that, oh God, probably over 20 years ago now. I got it. But good luck trying to get them now because everybody wants them because of the movies.
Someone was asking, have you gotten a request for Alien Romulus?
Me, no.
Well, that's probably going to change soon now that you said that. Because Frame by Frame asked, so I'm sure.
That's right, Winter Flowers. Put a chick in it and make her gay. That's what they do. The Star Wars bootleg Blu-rays for the original versions, the ones that I have look really good. I would say that they're worth it. Just do your research before you buy them. Because I have the despecialized editions, and they look really good for a fan edit, for a bootleg. Yeah, it was worth the money. Because they're never going to come out officially. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, Jedi are bad, Jedi are good. Yeah. Bit surprised dialogue isn't good. I'm not surprised.
What a shock.
Oh, you went to the Loserville tour? I'm sorry.
I hope you got your money back.
I enjoy Limp Bizkit's performance, but I miss film and set. Well, there you go. You missed.
I don't know what you're complaining about then. I quote Fabio, do I look forward to new things? Why the fuck should I? Exactly. People get mad at me. Why should I look forward to it when it's going to suck 9 times out of 10? based on what James Cameron said in that article, I do worry about the new Terminator transfer. To me, it looked pretty fucking good. I was really shocked. I was in a good way of how good that it looked. I didn't notice any weird shit. Now, again, when you see it on a theater screen and when you watch it on a Blu-ray, two completely different things. But all the stop motion looked the same. The scenes when it was like a puppet for Arnold's face, that all looked normal. It all looked the same. They didn't try to fix it or touch it up. So I cannot complain. And the best part, the ticket was $5. It cost me $5 to watch it. I'm not complaining. Wonder Woman. I think I have some Wonder Woman comics. I like the character. I like the comics. I don't like the movies.
My favorite movie of all time, Aliens.
Who Am I with Jackie Chan? I love that movie. That's one of my favorite Jackie Chan movies. And I met the guy that Jackie Chan fights at the end, Ron Smuenberg. I met him. He was pretty cool. He kicked me in the chest. I have pictures. How are people able to remaster for a bootleg? Well, for the despecialized edition, Harmy basically taught himself how to do it, and he gathered all of the available sources to get the best version of everything and just edited together and touched it up and did what he had to do. There needs to be like a documentary or something about that, because that's pretty fucking incredible how he did it. But you can do a remaster off of a DVD. You can do a remaster off of a Laserdisc or VHS. It's happened before. Now it's easy because the programming and stuff is affordable.
God, this shit's fucking boring.
Yeah, is this fucking over yet?
How much is left?
Who cares? Who fucking cares? Fuck Howard Stern. My favorite movie of all time, 29th Street. I know Motionless Zombie. I was just messing with you.
James Cameron's always had an ego from the very beginning. That's nothing new.
Yep.
It's always been insane. That's why he acted that way on his movie sets, treating people like dirt. Just go look at the Abyss documentary alone.
Yep. Or Arnold. Like him and Arnold got into it a lot. I know on the first Terminator movie they did. I mean, look at the way he treated Linda Hamilton when they were married. He cheated on her, which is why they got divorced. Good for her. Good. And she got a nice chunk of change when they got divorced. So,
do you remember when that was?
They got divorced in the late 90s.
I was wondering, was it after Titanic?
Yeah, I believe, because they got married after Terminator 2. And I think like 98 or 99 they got divorced. That was a big deal. I do remember as a kid hearing about that. That was actually a pretty big deal when it happened. She got like $150 million when they got divorced. That's why she never worked again.
Yeah, I can't blame her.
After that, I'm good. I think I'll be okay. Because they had a daughter together. No, Jamaral, I do not want to visit California. I try not to.
Oh, and then she probably got the money more because that he cheated. There's that.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, exactly. That's one of those things that, especially when you're able to prove easily that the guy cheated.
Yeah. She definitely worked after that. I was just making a joke. Yeah, they got married in 97 and divorced in 99.
Mm.
I'm looking at it now. Because fuck this stupid show.
That's how you know the show is James Cameron's sex life is more interesting
I guess.
than fucking TV show. That's just great. These two are twins, and it's a virgin birth. So Anakin ain't shit. He ain't special.
That's right. So they
And
started dating after Terminator 2 was done filming. They separated when they were filming Titanic, and he was dating another woman. And then they got back together and got married. Oh, she got 50 million. Well, hell, 50 million is still good enough.
yeah.
Shit. What if I had 50 million? And then they got divorced in 99. So yeah, they were dating, they had a kid. They broke up. He was dating someone else. They got back together. They got married, and then they got divorced. Sounds about right. And then I think he's been married like 27 times. Maybe it's him. Maybe, just maybe. Because he was married to Gail Ann Hurd, I think, before, yeah. And Catherine Bigelow. But that's what these people do. They just think they can do whatever they want and treat people how they want. Avatar 3 is coming out in December. Are you guys excited for that?
No.
Not me. Not me.
This December?
It says December 20th, 2024 is when it's supposed to come out.
Take care, not JPEG.
Fire and oh, never mind. I'm sorry. It got pushed. It got pushed the next year. Okay. One part of it, of the article says 2024. The other part says 2025. My bad. Apparently, I can't read.
I still didn't see the second movie.
I didn't see any of them. Why the fuck would I want to watch that? It's Dances with Wolves. It's Red Scorpion. It's the same movie. I'm not sorry, Rufus. I got paid. I was never able to see Jack Russell or Greg Kinn live, unfortunately. James Cameron is a fucking asshole. Why? Why are you cheating on Linda Hamilton? She didn't do nothing wrong to you. I will terminate you now. What are you doing? Come on. Jamaral, I did not see that clip that you sent me yet. I totally forgot about it until now. I'll take a look at it soon here. Come on.
Is this episode done yet?
No, it is not over yet. Why? Like a good neighbor.
I'm so fucking checked out of this shit.
OSHA, I told you not to put the ladder there. I told you not to put the ladder there. They are coming. They're going to see this. What are you doing? Come on, get down.
Well, Swift Blitz 887, what about me? I'm just kidding. I'm messing with you. He's asked, did he get a request from someone, Swift Blitz 87? I'm sure he did. He'll, if not, if so, he'll get to as soon as he can.
What request did you send in?
Yeah, what was the actual request? You could type that in. Like, was it a show? Was it a movie?
Did you send in the animated shows? Because I'm looking now. That's the only one I got for.
Well, Hobble 1, they did Submariner and the awful looking Aquaman 2.
And it sucked!
Yes, that was him. So he did get it. He'll
Okay,
get.
yeah, I got it. I got it. I haven't gotten to it yet.
Supplicating someone but me.
Oh yes, it's over. Thank you. Thank you, God.
Yay!
No, it's not over. Okay.
Yay!
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger talking about cheating. Yeah, right.
Yay!
Look, he asked me to do an impression of Arnold yelling at. I'm just doing what he asked me to do, folks. Sorry.
General, you met Grade 10 at a Barnes & Nobles during a book signing. He had a radio show for you in California. That's
Cool.
cool. Super nice guy. That's nice to hear. The station nightclub fire for Jack Russell? Nah, never saw that. Nightclub fire? Nah, I don't know anything about that one.
Yeah, Arnold. The Terminator franchise needs Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yes. I've seen the video. Yeah, unfortunately.
Hmm.
But I think there was a documentary that came out about that. I haven't seen it yet, though.
So what was the story behind it?
So Great White played a show, which Jack Russell was the singer of the band Great White. They played a show
Right.
at this nightclub in, I think, Connecticut, and they had pyro, and the pyro shot up into the ceiling, and it caught fire, and it burned the entire club down, and like 100 people got killed.
Hmm.
It was a freak accident thing that happened. And then they were told not to do that. That wasn't true. And then apparently the building wasn't up to code and this and that. So yeah, it was pretty bad. It was a pretty big mess.
Hmm.
I think the guitar player got killed, and yeah, like 100 people got killed in the fire, and the building burned completely down and everything.
Jesus.
And that was in 2003. So now it's over. Thank God. Thank God. No more lesbian space witches.
Alexander, just go to my channel and in the Manifind list, just type Arcane. I just did it now and it took less than 10 seconds. You go to a channel, and that's the community, and that's where they got a store now. I don't have a store.
Yeah, that's weird.
To the right, magnifying glass, you click on it, you just type in the title. Arcane. They're there, man.
Yeah, they blamed the singer. They blamed him for it. It wasn't his fault. He had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
But it was all bad. It was just a bad situation that turned worse. And no, the club where the mass shooting took place was when Dimebag Darrell got killed, which was actually a year later. But that was in Ohio. That was in a completely different club.
Okay.
That's when the guy pulled out a gun and shot Dimebag and a bunch of other people.
Hmm.
Yeah, there were two exits. One of them was blocked off, and they wouldn't let people out, so they were just standing in the doorway trying to get out, and they couldn't get out. But of course, in any situation, it doesn't matter if it's a fire or what. That's everyone's reaction is to go to the exit, so everyone has the same idea. When you have hundreds of people trying to go to the same spot, of course, it's going to be chaos and anarchy. Well, they tried to make a Terminator movie without Arnold. It was okay. It was Terminator Salvation. He's not in it. They like CG'd his face in it, but that was it.
Mm-hmm.
but it was okay. I mean, it was better than the ones that came after it. I'll say that. But I mean, that's not really saying much.
Yeah, I agree. Salvation was okay. It was all right.
Overall,
Boring as
Shadow
hell.
Shadow Combat. That video is coming up. I'm not going to say it. You got to be patient. Um, it was boring. It was lame. It was lazy. It was stupid. I don't understand. You know, again, I say it a million times. It was sparkling water, yes. Um, I say it a million times. I'm gonna keep saying it. I don't understand how these people can sit in these rooms, sit in these meetings, and approve of all this. They hear all this shit and they approve of it, and they think that people are gonna like it. They think that people are gonna enjoy it, and they do it time and time again. I just don't get it. I would love to go into these rooms and tell these people that they're fucking idiots and they should stop making movies and they should stop making TV shows because people don't care. And they wonder why they get lit up and they wonder why. And then they get upset. Like crackhead that created this show. I don't read the reviews. I don't look at anything on she's lying because she does. Because these people are narcissistic. They have to know what's going on. They have to know what people are saying about them. It's just garbage. It's more fucking garbage. Star Wars has been garbage for 40 years. Just let it go. Stop it. You would think that they would get the fucking hint, but they don't.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yet another garbage, forgettable show. In one ear, out the other.
It never ends.
Throw it in the trash heap.
It never ends.
Just generic. That's all it is, just very generic. Everything is just literally. I just say the same thing that I said on the Willow show. Same look, same effects, same style, same everything.
Exactly. When everything looks the same and everything's exactly the same, it's not special. It's not cool. And that's
Most of
why
these, yeah,
and
most
that's
of the,
why
yeah,
people give up. That's why people don't care. That's why they stop watching the shit. That's why the shit gets canceled almost immediately.
that's the thing. All the stuff you see about these Disney shows, they all like look the same, sound the same, have the same look, same type of effects, same type of sets. Like you said, they use the same sets,
Yep.
same lame dialogue, same messages. Not giving a shit about canon. I don't
Nope.
give a fuck. It all looks the same. The action scenes seem the same. There's nothing that gets me excited. Yeah, the posters look the same.
Right.
Everything looks the fucking same.
Everything's the same.
Assembly line for your next. Watch the another brick on the wall music video. It's the same fucking thing, copied and paste. You gotta have your porridge. You gotta have your fucking same old bland shit.
That's right.
That's why I'm doing this because I'm just repeating what the fuck they said on Willow.
It's the same shit.
Same thing, different day. Shadow, you're asking my favorite cartoons. 2003 Ninja Turtles cartoons, number one. Top five, I don't know. That'd be hard because it's been a while since I watched cartoons. I mean, I liked Scooby Doo from back in the day. Uh, I like the early Simpsons. If Robot Chicken counts, I like that. I mean, that's stop motion, that's that animation, but you're talking more cartoons, so Beavis and Butthead will be in there. Just to name a couple. So No, I don't do rap. I'm not doing a rap music video. Yeah, copying better shows. Yeah, I mean, that's not nothing surprising.
My Metro bootleg. I mean, it looks good. They cleaned it up because they took it off of a streaming service, but it looks better than the DVD. It looks good.
Nah, I didn't see Ed and Eddie. Well, I mean, flat colors, minimalist design. I won't even say that's just restaurants, Joe. Obvious. That's a lot of things.
It's everything.
And yeah, I saw Craven the Hunter trailer. I don't give a fuck.
No one gives a fuck. Who the fuck is gonna go? Look? No one watched Morbius. No one watched Madam Web. Do they really think people are gonna go see Craven the Hunter?
No.
No.
That's why they pushed it. And then they want to probably say R rating because Deadpool and Wolverine made a lot of money and is R rated. It's not going to matter.
That doesn't work for every movie.
Exactly. It's going to disappear. It's going to get bad reviews. And then it's going to just be forgotten. Be completely forgotten.
Junk.
But I forgot there was a Venom 3 coming out. I already forgot that.
I saw the trailer twice. They showed it. They showed it before Deadpool, and then they actually showed it before Terminator. I'm like, here we go. And they showed Joker. Yeah, Joker 2. They showed that before Deadpool. They showed that before Terminator. I'm like, I don't care. No, because Batman the Animated Series actually did very well when it was on.
Mm-hmm.
So much to the point that when Warner Brothers started Kids WB, they took it off of Fox Kids and put it on there. But I don't think it did that well when they switched over. But when it was on Fox Kids, it did very well. I mean, there were episodes that aired in prime time.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Joker character. The movie, I didn't see the first movie. I just didn't care to. I mean, do I have a desire to see it? Not really.
They didn't last minute reshoot. Last minute reshoot for Venom 3. Big surprise.
Just like they reshot all of Captain America: Brave New World. That's why it cost over $300 million to make.
Great. That's going to be wonderful.
I'm not going to see it, so. Yeah, the new Batman cartoon has a female penguin for God knows what reason.
Mm.
I mean, there wasn't much practical effects in the Acolyte. Most of it was CGI.
Yeah, what practical effects?
Because that's all they do. Everything has to be CG. We'll do it in post. We'll do it later. They're lazy.
I mean, some of the aliens. There's a couple aliens, but I mean, they're in every Star Wars show, so passe. Just I'm not gonna praise something that 5 other shows did in the same realm. Hey, FN Lorder. Yeah, I already guess who it is. I'll spoil it for anyone that wants spoiled. Alien Romulus, let me know. Let me know in the chat.
Yeah, Borderlands was so good that nobody remembered it after opening weekend. Yeah, they brought again. We talked about this earlier. The only reason why they brought back Robert Downey Jr. to play Doomsday or Doomsday. Geez, Doctor Doom, same thing, same shit. It's just a last resort. If we bring him back, people will go see it. It's the nostalgia berries. It's the nostalgia card or whatever. If we get him in the movie, people will be interested. I don't think it's going to work the way that they want it to. I mean, is anyone really excited for another Fantastic Four movie? This is the third time that they have remade Fantastic Four. Why would anybody be interested in this?
I'm not. I like the 2005 film.
I do too. The other one, the 2015 movie, had so many problems, and it became more known for that. It became more known for the director losing his mind. The 94 movie, I've never seen it. But I would rather watch that because it's the backstory behind it's more interesting that they just made it to keep the rights. They had no intention of releasing it. And they lied. I mean, they lied to everybody. That's not cool. But I think it has a very interesting backstory.
Nah, Mr. Demon, I won't spoil it frame by frame. He's going to see it tomorrow. I won't spoil it for him. But once someone told me I was able to put two and two to the element, yeah, I was able to figure it out. And then I looked it up, and I was right.
Bishop's in it. CGI Bishop. Lance Hendrickson. CGI'd in.
You're not too far off.
MCU is dead. MCU has been dead. I told people. I said after Endgame, no one's going to give a shit. Guess who was right? Me. Because if you look at the box office returns for most, I think all of them after Endgame, they're nowhere close. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 wasn't even close.
Yeah.
Comic book movies have run their course. Agreed. No, I have not seen Josh Trank's Al Capone movie, which was the last one, or which was the movie that he did after Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he took a break. He took a couple years off because, Fantastic Four destroyed him or whatever.
My rating 0 out of 10.
Negative 86. Get over it. Yeah, Dutch and Ripley had a baby. There you go. What will be worse, Alien Romulus or The Crow? The Crow, because why the fuck would you remake The Crow? And the fact that they delayed it because it was supposed to come out, I think, the same day as Bad Boys 4. They delayed it 3 months or whatever. That tells you something. All the early reviews that came out said it was horrible, which I'm not surprised. Again, why would anybody want to watch that? They really thought that was a good idea. It's like, yeah, let's remake The Crow of all movies. Okay, sure. Just leave Brandon Lee alone. God almighty. And they'll probably do some bullshit where in the beginning of the end credits it'll say dedicated to Brandon Lee or something. I already know they're going to do that. Well, Deadpool and Wolverine did well because it was Deadpool and Wolverine. That's it. It's not going to save Marvel. It is not going to turn things around. What's the next movie that's supposed to come out? What are they on? Like phase 86 or whatever? Yeah, phase 5. Let me look this up.
What do I think would be worse, Romulus or The Crow? I think The Crow will be worse, but I think Romulus will be, from what I've heard about it from someone who saw it, generic and forgettable. Generic and forgettable.
Is anybody surprised? Is anybody shocked?
and it'll get overly praised when all it's going to do is copy the first two movies, copy lines, copy scenes, just like Jurassic World and just like The Force Awakens. Now they're going to do the same with Alien, and it's going to get a lot of praise, and people are going to call it the best. Since the first and second one, I can already see it because history repeats itself.
So, Captain America: Brave New World is the next movie that comes out in February. It comes out Valentine's Day. It's the most expensive movie ever made. It costs over $300 million, which would mean it would have to make at least $800 million to break even. I don't think it's going to do that. I do not think it's going to break even. I don't think it'll flop. It'll probably make money, but it won't make $800 million. It won't make. I don't think it'll make $1 billion. I was surprised that Deadpool made $1 billion. I was really surprised by that.
Mm.
And then the movie after that's Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts isn't going to fucking do anything.
No.
Thunderbolts is supposed to come out next May 2nd. It's not going to do anything. Who the fuck wants to go see that?
Nothing I know about.
But they just can't listen.
Yeah, I'm curious about something. Let's see if this has.
I heard someone say it's mediocre, but at least it's not woke. For Alien Romulus, okay. Nobody asked for a Crow remake. Exactly. The Crow comics, I have a bunch of the comics. And they did a series of books. I have some of the books. The huge budgets, because, everything is expensive, apparently. It's money laundering. Everybody gets $20 million a movie now for whatever reason. I was going to say, where did I go? Why did I disappear?
I'm just looking at what's coming out 2025 and just curious. Den of Thieves sequel with Gerard Butler.
Why?
Did you see the first one?
I have not.
Yeah.
Another Wolfman movie?
No, frame by frame. Fabio has not gotten an Alien Romulus request.
No, I thought we already went over this.
Oh yeah, Lee Winnell, who did Upgrade. He's doing it. Yeah, another Wolfman.
Neopunk. I was just shocked. I thought Deadpool was going to make money. Yeah, but I was shocked that it made $1 billion. I'm really shocked because of the economy and way everything is. I can't talk, and I'm really shocked that it made $1 billion. Yeah, Wicked Prayer back in the theaters. I'm in. Let's go. Let's go see it. Let's all go see it together. Another Smurf movie.
Yep.
Didn't they already do one?
They did. This is another one.
Is it a remake or?
Animated musical fantasy comedy.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. That's what I want to go watch. Chris
director.
Miller, the guy that did Despicable Me, I think.
Yeah.
Stallone Statham movie. I don't know which one you're referring to.
You see more Bridget Jones.
Why? Renee Zellweger looks horrible now. She got all that plastic surgery.
Yeah, Sally, yeah.
The Monday? Oh, the monkey. I thought it said Monday. Sorry.
Based on the Stephen King story from 1980.
Can't wait to watch fucking Alien Romulus now.
See, I told you, I knew it was coming.
Can't wait.
Um,
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. I fear I just have something to look at, something on screen. Just curious what coming out. Of course. Yeah, there you go.
Snow woke.
Snow White and the Seven Crackheads.
Snow woke. Because that's going to do well. A Minecraft movie.
Starring Jack Black and Jason
Oh,
Momoa.
I'll be sure to go see that open. I'm going to go get tickets now for it. Just in case. Just in case they sell out. The Accountant 2.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah, this is the film. Yeah, this
Yeah,
one.
Thunderbolts. That ain't going to do nothing. Mission Impossible 8. Okay. Well, Mission Impossible 7 wasn't that good. Oh, Karate Kid, another one.
With Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan.
And Joshua Jackson
Yeah.
from Mighty Ducks. Oh, Jesus. That's what we need.
Me not win.
And Chun-Li.
Yeah, Chun-Li.
Can't wait. And then Cobra Kai season 6 part 3 will be out probably the next week. Oh, the John Wick spinoff. Great. That's what
everyone looks forward to. Everyone does.
Again? How many is this time now?
This is a live action version.
Oh, sure. Okay, great. She cannot act. Exactly. Jen.
There we go.
Oh, I'm in. I'm getting tickets for that right now as well, in case they sell out, because the first one was so great. Fuck off. Yeah,
Maybe.
Megan 2, Electric Boogaloo. More TikTok dances. Can't wait. Another Jurassic Park movie. Great. Oh, weird Superman. Yeah, great. And nobody fucking asked for. Naked Gun remake. Awesome. Cody Rhodes is going to be in it? What the fuck?
Apparently.
And Pamela Anderson. Well, look, if Busta Rhymes is in it, he has to say trick or treat motherfucker. Just saying. Just saying. It's the law. It's the movie law. Oh, great. I Know What You Did Last Summer, the real sequel.
Hey, yeah, this is the one you were talking about.
Fantastic Four. Can't wait.
What a lousy title that is. First Steps. Like what, Baby Steps?
Baby Steps.
What is it? What About Bob?
Baby steps to the door. Baby steps to the window.
What the hell? Nobody 2? That's cool.
Yeah, that one I look forward to because I like the first one. That's about it, probably. Yeah, Saw 11. Awesome. Can't wait. Another fucking Saw movie. Another Tron movie. Awesome. Mortal Kombat 2. Blade, which is never going to come out.
Exactly.
Now You See Me 3, because, we need another one of those. Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Great. Another fucking SpongeBob movie? Why? Kill me now. Please kill me now. I don't want to be alive anymore. Yes, John Wick 4 apparently is the greatest action movie ever made, even though no one remembers it.
So many films to look forward to.
Here's my excited face.
Stallone's Hunter's been pre-production for like 10 years.
Probably longer than that at this point.
That's never going to happen, folks. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. It's never going to happen.
They made it up. There's only one Blade, exactly. There can be only one, like Highlander.
Exactly. But we're about 2.5 hours in, and it was getting pretty late, at least for me. The show made me tired. That's
Me too.
also.
I want to take a nap now.
So before we head off, in all sincerity, thank you frame by frame for your kindness. I do appreciate it. Got to hang out with Fabio. That's always a plus. What you have coming up on your channel?
More paid requests. The last one from this recent batch will be up next. I got my top 5 favorite cartoons. I know we just talked about that. That's coming up.
Oh, cool.
My favorite movies from A to Z. That's coming up. I got a Seinfeld episode from Zero Cool,
Cool.
Manhunt, and Silent Night, the John Woo movies.
Ah.
And just got another one for Alien Romulus. So yeah, I'm pretty busy, pretty stacked up. Can't complain.
And then with me, tomorrow, as far as I know, I'll be on Dead Pit Stream with Uncle Bill and Stem and Mark.
Woo!
I guess Uncle Bill had the idea of going through Fangoria's 101 most unheralded horror films list. So
That
I'll
should
be
be
on.
cool.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Just to see what's on that list. I looked at that list like one time. And there's some cool stuff like The Blob, Deep Rising, Death Machine. They're on there. After that, I have more requests. Go to Fish. I gotta upload the rest of X-Men Orange's Wolverine. The Art of Illusion, which is a pretty cool documentary from the 90s about special effects. It's cool because there's like behind the scenes footage on Demolition Man, like how they blew up the building. It's called The Art of Illusion, came out in 1995. Behind the scenes of Lawnmower Man 2.
Awesome. Great movie.
But yeah, the Demolition Man, a little bit on Die Hard, a little bit on The Abyss. But that stuff is pretty cool just to see, an effects documentary in 95 during that time. It's on YouTube for those interested. Let's see other stuff. The Confession Killer, the first episode, documentary on Netflix that talks about Henry Lee Lucas, which was fascinating to watch that stuff. Because we'll quote like the first episode, like they show more of the aftermath about how the guy kept confessing to like 100 murders, and just how some of the Texas Rangers kept using that to solve cases that may not have been the case. Like the one that stuck out for me. There was a Japanese crew that came by, and Henry Luke is like, "Oh yeah, I killed people over there, Japan. How'd you get there? Oh, I drove over there." And the Japanese crew gave him a fucking gift, like a birthday gift. I'm like, this guy is a killer. And the Japanese crew gave him a fucking gift, like a present. And some truth is stranger than fiction. I don't know why I'm holding my hands like this.
Always. It always is.
My God. What's going on, Japan? What are you doing? But it's the effects documentary. Real quick, like it is called The Art of Illusion: 100 Years of Hollywood Special Effects. It came out in 1995, and let me make sure. I just want to get this correct. 1 second. The Art of Illusion: 100 Years of Hollywood Special Effects, and I'll tell you the YouTuber who has it uploaded. Archivo Cinebite Lima. He's Spanish, but it's in English. And Adrian Barbeau narrates it, which is cool. But yeah, it is, for those interested, 51 minutes and 28 seconds. And they go some of the early stages special effects, but yeah, they go a little bit of the scene in Die Hard with the helicopter, like the toy chopper they use to blow it up. And then, behind the scenes of Demolition Man, which was cool, like how they did the squibs, how they blew up the building, things of that nature, and which is cool. So I mean, yeah, that stuff is fascinating, and they don't do a whole lot of that stuff nowadays, which is
Not
sad,
anymore.
but
Yeah.
it is what it is. But and yeah, Fangoria, Dead Pit on their channel, Uncle Bill has a list of the 101 most unheralded horror films from that Fangoria wrote a book, made a list. I'll have to find the list somewhere. I'm sure he'll read it out though. And I just quickly going through like what their list is, our thoughts on the films. I just want to do something a bit different that could be fun. So that's pretty cool. So I'll be back streaming tomorrow on his channel. And yeah, I'm sure Alien Rama's Tim's out. I'm sure people will be praising it. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Deadpool and Wolverine will still be making money. Um, the Crow remake is around the corner, which I didn't realize that, but that sucks. Because it comes out the end of August, or like a week from now. Anyway, enough rambling. Take care, everyone. Have a good night. Thanks, Fabio, once again for hanging out
Anytime.
here. And
Anytime.
we will see you guys in another stream down the road. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.